Welcome to the first episode of Cases and Cocktails. I'm Brian Eggleston. This is my beautiful wife, Janice Eggleston. We are founders, attorneys here at the Eggleston Law Firm. We are here to kind of talk a little bit about exactly what the title says, right? Cases and cocktails. I mean, this is what we do pretty much on a daily basis, anyways, right?
Absolutely. We decided we'd jump into the podcast game and see how that goes, I guess.
They said though that I'm more of a radio face, but now we're on video too, so I'm not sure that that works.
We'll see what happens. It's
Yeah.
okay.
We basically kind of want to use this space to talk about cases, talk about things that are going on, particularly in family law here in the state of Texas. We expect to do this on a weekly basis. Talk about important topics, including parental alienation, divorce, child custody, that sort of stuff.
Yep, we've got a pretty hard hitting first round coming. Parental alienation is going to be the focus. We've got some great guest speakers that are coming. Loretta Mays, Robert Garza, Rod McCall, people that are professionals in the area and people that have unfortunately been the victims of parental alienation to some varying degrees. And I think some of their stories are pretty powerful. So,
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to hear from Robert and from Rod. They both were at a recent CLE that we had and had an opportunity to do that. I know Robert came down. We did another CLE down in Hayes County. So we're looking forward to doing that. A little bit about us, probably our law firm. This is what we do. We do this day in, day out, every day. We do family law, Texas only. We primarily specialize in the crazy and the high conflict, the high litigation, um, parental alienation cases, high net worth divorces, complex property divisions, and really the more complicated, the more crazy, and the more difficult the case is, we seem to gravitate to that.
yep, we don't have a whole lot of boring cases. We haven't at least for a while, I guess.
That's fair. We're unique too because we've been doing it. We've been doing this since what, 2011? 2011, we started doing this. We started doing family law here in the Central Texas area. And back then, we were fully remote in 2011. And the reason is because we were poor.
100%.
We didn't have money for an office. In fact, the very first time we did this, we had one desk in a spare bedroom. We had our laptops still that we had left over from law school,
Yep.
and
Just chairs on like this.
yeah, it was
Chairs on
just
opposite
like this
sides.
sort of New York detective style, right? And we started doing this, and we didn't have an office or anything, and so we've always been remote. Obviously, COVID kind of accelerated some of that, but we're up to what, 18, 19 staff members now.
18 on our team right now.
18 staff members on our team, fully remote. We have team members that are in Amarillo, in Houston, Dallas area, and then obviously here in the Central Texas area as well. So we've been doing this remotely for a long time now.
There are a few of us that come to the office and work every day.
That's true. That's true. That's a very true statement.
That's mostly to get away from the kids. But
That's it is. It is to get away from the kids. My beautiful wife and I guess we started this because well, we graduated law school, and I think you originally wanted to do family law, and I wanted to do criminal law, right? And I quickly learned that I hated criminal law,
yep.
and so we,
You get to litigate a lot more doing family law. You aren't going to be able to do a whole lot of that in criminal law. It
yeah,
settles often.
yeah, I realized very quickly that I was not cut out for criminal law. I realized very quickly that I enjoyed more of going to the courtroom and doing things, but more importantly, actually being able to help people. And in family law, we get to do that. That's kind of what our slogan, our tagline is, right? We help real people with real problems, and that's what we do. We help people with their kiddos and in their divorces, and it's been very it's been very eye-opening about how this process is, but more importantly, how difficult this can be for some people.
Absolutely. It can be extremely demanding, but extremely rewarding. I think when I realized I was really doing what I wanted to do and wanted to continue to be in the courtroom for a very long time was the last jury trial that we did. We had, I think we got hired 5 weeks before a week-long jury
Yeah,
trial, and it was just melee
yeah,
for the
yeah,
entire time.
yeah,
We had to ship the kids away. There was no time for that. So
yeah,
but it was great. It was really cool to see the way everyone came together. Even though we're virtual, I think we've got a pretty good culture here,
yeah,
pretty good sense of family.
yeah. No, it's true. Jury trials are fun. We've done a handful of those. We've done, I guess, what, thousands of different divorce and child custody cases throughout
Oh
the
yeah.
last 13, 14 years. So, it's been fun. I'll tell you one of the coolest things that I ever did. It was at the very beginning. And I don't know if you remember this or not, but um, we were back in North Texas on a case, and I'll never forget. We had gotten on the case kind of late, and the kiddo had already been kind of taken to a different state, and our client dad kind of thought that he might not see the kiddo anymore, and went to a hearing, and the judge immediately said the child had to return back to North Texas, and just knowing that I was able to help, a parent get their kid back right then and there was very rewarding, and it felt you had that sense of accomplishment. I knew right then and there that's what I wanted to do.
Sucked you in, yep.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. A little bit. We're also going to do cocktails while we talk about cases, do the things. So we're going to try to have a cocktail, different cocktail probably every week that we do this. I'm particular to tequila, and I believe you are particular to bourbon. Is that a fair statement?
Well, that's fair.
We'll have to roll out some mocktails, I suppose, for people that don't drink, do the things. So we'll do that, incorporate that. We really want to, again, kind of use this space to just talk about Texas family law and sort of the litigation aspects of it and that sort of stuff. So,
I'm excited to hit the ground running with our first series that's coming out, and can't wait to see what this turns into.
oh yeah, 100%. So, with Robert Garza being able to have him come in and talk a little bit, one, about his case. He's been dealing with a parental alienation case and in litigation for what, 15 years or something.
15, yep.
And so, he's doing that. He's also single-handedly, right, been able to effectuate change in the legislature, right, when it comes to the Texas Family Code. So, being able to do that, it's going to be amazing. Loretta Mace is a professional, a licensed professional counselor who's expert there in parental alienation. So you look forward to hearing from her.
Oh yeah, she's absolutely amazing. Such an asset to an area like parental alienation where there's just so much misinformation and a lack of information for the
Yeah.
most part.
And then lastly, we're going to, well, not lastly, but next, I guess we are likely going to have an opportunity to have Rod McCall come in and talk to us a little bit about his story, his son Eric, and all the things he's been through, but more importantly, what he's doing now to help change the entire face of the parental alienation movement.
I think, we hosted that parental alienation training, and the feedback that I got back from the judges and attorneys that went was you go to these CLEs and you hear about the rules, you hear about the law and the things that have changed, but it's very rare that you hear about how these things are impacting actual people. And to have had, those types of guests come in and speak, it was very impactful, very informative. So we hope to be able to share that some more throughout the process.
Yeah, I agree. I look forward to this. I look forward to reminiscing about some cases, working through some things, doing stuff. Um, I think what we should do here at this point is tell everyone to look forward to week 2 or episode 2 of Cases and Cocktails. And we look forward to this little journey, I guess. We'll do this. How about a toast? Here's to a podcast career, I guess. Not really sure that's a thing, but all right. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks,
Cheers.
guys.